Hey everybody, I'm back. I am very now disappointed that this previous live had been cut in the middle of the Cancer reading, and I have put in the deck the rest of the card of the Cancer, so I only can remember that Cancer had very much about the relationship. The new you for Cancer was about relationship. There was the marriage in the cards, there was the King and the Queen of Cups in the cards, and there was like also what was still making it really blessing. But there was really this Ten of Cups and the King and the Queen, and this was really much showing with the Empress cards as well as the Sun that there is a marriage and there is this stability and there is this, and friendships were also. But unfortunately, this Cancer reading had been cut. My internet had gone off, and I moved to Leo sign, and I was already reading a lot for Leo, and nothing of that is there. And now I started this Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius reading, and I will now show you. I'm in the middle of the Leo reading, and Leo had got crown chakra. We are talking about the Pluto transit, Pluto in Aquarius. This is the chakra energy for Leo. Got starborn, archetype vision, and ocean. And I was reading all of this, but nothing is recorded. But these are the archetypes for Leo for the upcoming 20 years in Pluto in Aquarius. But as I was already going through with the cards, the vision seemed to be about the world. And now I was reading even about this other card. Both are 10 of Pentacle and 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords pointing out for Leo about the Tarot even being something that it's highlighted here. And 10 of Air indicates much power and control over the situation. Things are moving in a beneficial direction, and if they are not, be assured that you can easily change that. And I was just talking about the importance of your vision, Leo. So let's continue with this reading. This is on the table I have, and I will mark later that Leo is also part of this reading. Unfortunately, the internet is in the live, can be disturbed, and next time this happens, I should not assume when I see the screen going on that it is going. I should really be sure that it's going. And looks like the moment I noticed the error, nothing continues after that, even I thought it did. So welcome to this Shadow Sister Healing, new full moon in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius reading. We are soon going to go forward with stars, but I'm still doing the Leo reading and as well Virgo reading, and only that I start with the Libra and Scorpio and Sagittarius. So I will try to fit into this 1 hour all these 5 star signs. Anyway, the Sun for the what is happening, the Earth was very highlighted, our planet Earth, and then Ten of Swords with the Tarot. That was for Leo. This was the shadow side. The visions that you have, important that those visions can be important. Then we have the new you for Leo. Interestingly, High Priestess. I think this is very the Tarot energy as well. So understand this kind of mystical energy that is coming through now in this Leo in Aquarius and Pluto in Aquarius, and embrace that kind of mystical abilities that can be indeed connected with this Tarot also. That's one thing of new you. The next one is Yule, but that is remembering like the end of the year, that the winter is every season is important, and this is the death, and death is the 13 is totally the Pluto realm. So ending something ending is also transformation. The darkness comes now really for Leos, the death and destruction and this kind of death card. Pluto, but in this card is the Holy King and the two kings that are like reigning. Yeah. And then we have still elemental of earth. Okay, so page of pentacle. Very earth connected. There's this grounding energy clearly coming for Leo. So even the earth as a 10 of earth here. But pentacle is always the last suit. This is where everything culminates. And maybe there is really, our planet needs some attention now. And the Leos are understanding that. That's why it's really the abundance of our earth and being grounded and being here as this dark feminine energy is also part of this high priestess. So connected to the sensual senses and this really bodily experience connected to the earth is now your thing, Leo, in the Pluto transit. Okay, then we have the new you advice from the angels. You got even 3 advices. You got abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance is something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. That's advice of the spirit. More is gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to center it in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Beautiful. And other people get just 1 advice from the spirit. You got already, this is the 3rd one. No more complaining. Okay, this came also for Aries, I think. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Really, this abundance of the planet Earth, Leo, is now your thing. Everything highlights of this abundance mindset. Okay, that's your challenge. And the vision for there is also the starborn and the oceans. You should protect the oceans, maybe. Oceans are a very big part of our Earth. And what else? Did I have anything else? I think I move now to Virgo because I want to get these readings. I'm not going to verify anything now here. We are moving to Virgo. So we can do all these readings. Unfortunately, life can be cut, and that happened to me now, so I lost some part. Maybe it was not so important. Spirit wanted to edit a little bit. I have a spirit editor already busy, interestingly. Anyway, this is now our Virgo. I know many Virgos. This is for my Virgos. I was thinking my mother. Yes, heart. Your energy for the next 20 years is a heart chakra. Heart energy, loving. Don't be actor, be a true lover. You get the Finnish deck, so beautifully. My favorite. Here you get this Kalevala deck, and we are looking the archetype now. Virgo's archetype. I have to do now, anybody coming suddenly here, I have to do this because my previous reading was interrupted with the internet and I lost the part, so I have to do now. Still, Virgo. So this is the archetype that is your challenge in the Pluto in next 20 years. This is your challenge. What you awaken to, Virgo. Oh my God, the one. The oneness. Wow. And big energies. The ocean. Also some healing ocean. Very much subconscious mind is connected to this. Now I'm gonna read about this because I was trying to save time with Leo. Leo had it also because I already read it and it was not recorded. So now I read this both. The one. 121. This is your challenge for next year to come. The one. Non-duality, one love, unus mundus. Virgo. Challenge for Pluto in Aquarius. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The one is both energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing us as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away and we are left with what is the precious knowing that life is a gift and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. When light serves, loves, accepts, and resonates. The unus mundus is circle representing the unity of existence. Is it possible that the beginning and the end of all things is love? And then the oceans. Virgo, its archetypal place. This is your challenge, the ocean. The unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet amidst its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us when the energy of the ocean is present. There is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The echo must dissolve, the saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's ford, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. So you have some ocean moments. Yeah, deeper than deep, big dreams and discovery. So that is challenge for the next 20 years, and now we are looking with this Finnish Kalevala deck what is like happening, what is in the sun that you should be aware, what is the shadows that are coming. Then we have the new you, Virgo now, starting this cycle of 20 years, what is new, what you need to be, and then angel message. I have here, I found this was in my childhood on the wall. Here is angel, guiding angel, and this message is about that. This is from spirit to guide you through the darkness, because Pluto is Scorpio energy, is totally the darkness, death, and all this stuff. So what you need there. So sun is Pohjolan portit. Which one is this? Is this? I have to really look what is this, but Pohjolan portit is the, it's like, is this the moon card? Interestingly, this is the moon and it's in your sun. It's almost like some unknown come to a light, same way as this subconscious is coming. Darkness comes to a light. Pohjolan portit. Okay, and then the moon. Lempo. I had this in some previous readings. This is the love hungry, like a spirit in a form of a bat that is coming like, oh, I liked you so much. Oh. There's some lover energy here. Coming through the gates of the north. Yeah, from the darkness. It's bat. Okay, let's read about that. But that is your what is happening. In the moonlight, the bat is flying. Interestingly. Yes, it's moon, kuu. Kuu. It's moon energy in your sun. And moon energy in your sun means a lion energy in your sun, because now it's a Leo full moon. So you should be aware of this Leo full moon. How powerful is it for your self-awareness to have clear goals and make plans to make them happen? Yes, that's what is coming here for me. With clear goals. But here, anyway, some translation from this. Moon's energy is feminine, subconscious, not clear. Moon represent hidden, unconscious skills. This card has also connection to dreams and the wishes, like dreams and what you wish for. And so the gates of the north are the gates of the underworld to go to your subconscious mind and understand what is there. Here is living our fears, our instincts, and every memory we have not wanted to accept. And they come in a form of beasts. Like a nightmares. Nightmares, you have the beast in nightmare, like fears. Also, here is living our unconscious abilities and skills that are in a sleep mode, and we should be aware of them and start using them. Interestingly, Virgo. Even Väinämöinen felt that he was in a strange place in front of these gates. It's like a not common landscape. A new way of being. Pluto is a dark energy, so clearly Virgo will feel it. And the bat is flying here also, love hungry. I'm gonna not read it. I have made previous reading about it. I just know this is a love spirit, a very much passionate person. But maybe you should use that kind of fire passion for a Dutch. Let's go now fast to see what is new you, because I have to fit into the same hour now many readings. So Koskenhaltija, this is the wish fulfillment. It's a new year, you. Flowing stream, very connected to this water energy again. You have to remember this kind of flowing water energy. Then Ahti, again water, is the king of cups. So the loving king, understand the mature king, what it is. Here is. I'm more inside myself, lol, in crave love, cannot do the spirit. Connect to the spirit, yeah. These feelings are really connected to. There is really big energies here, you know. There is this very mature king here, and talking about one and unity, water energy, and then we have. And then we have Kakkiaiset, and that is like a city people. So you have everything going on, like flowing, king of cups and everything, and then suddenly you have this kind of disruptions and people coming to destroy your peace. So I have in the previous reading also to focus to read about this, but the key point is to really say no to things that are distractions, and we are talking about Pluto transit next 20 years. Recognize what is the Kakkiaiset, what is that kind of like a disturbance that you cannot be flowing and you not can be focused on this mature love. What is this distraction? Because it's there. But yeah, a bit, this Lempo was also kind of like a love-hungry bat. So always know what you say yes to. Do you need this in your life? Is yes? Yeah, it's coming. Cigarettes, lol. Oh yeah, these are the cigarettes, yeah. Bad habits. Yeah, now Pluto will go to the dark, put the light there, and you will see all comes to light. Your bad habits too, like this. But now I've tried to do it really fast. You have anyway, overall energy is love. Be a true lover and not an actor. So this is very positive. This is totally the heart chakra opening. And in there was totally the heart chakra elements like the King of Cups, mature king. So very aligned. Pohjolan portit, moon card, deep truths and feelings. But now I have, this is the overall theme here. For the Pluto transit, what is your higher self? What is the GPS in you, this kind of angel? And we have a spirit message now, is sever woes of poverty. Oh, let's see, what is this? So, dear one, this is the message from the spirit for the new you. Don't be poor anymore or something like that. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any woes of poverty, of self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do, all effects of these woes will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So, poverty. I think you have to wake up to the abundance here. That is emotion. And emotion connects us to the subconscious mind. So even this bat flying can awaken some passion, and that's a good thing. So take that as a power. Like sometimes we might be closing our gates and being like, even this card was saying, like the beasts are like the fears. So in subconscious mind, they are like that. So don't go to that kind of fear that definitely this Pluto energy activates all kind of fears. And then there is this activated now here, like a warning, like the poverty mentality would be activated. Don't go in there, like this kind of bad beliefs would be here. Feeling that you are poor or not enough. You are. Okay, let's verify a little bit, because I have to go forward with the Libra and Scorpio and Sagittarius reading. That this is titled. This is still from the previous, because my life got cut in the middle. I'm gonna show you a little bit of this moon energy still, that you would know about that, and also about this King of Cups. Maybe it's important. The King of Cups came actually for this moon, the sun. So the loving king is highlighted even here. Even here, that you should recognize the true king and the King of Cups and the mature love. It's really like that. Or yourself if you are that, but because we have the heart chakra on the table, really the loving king, the nurturing king is highlighted. King of Cups is connected to the water and the ocean, like yes, can go very deep. It's a good thing to go deep with your emotions. Then we have verifying who is this King of Cups, and is somebody very generous. This is Six of Pentacles. So indeed, when your heart is open, you are giving. It's true. When your heart is closed, you are not very much giving. So that giving energy is a good thing. But of course, you have to have the safety to give. But that's how you know who is this King of Cups. Is a very giving person. It's this giving energy. Okay, let's move to the next week. I'm going now to see finally the title reading. Or did you have any questions? Are you anonymous here? Virgo? If yes, if you have still special questions, I could possibly answer. So if you want to ask something, because that's the meaning of the life, that things can be interacted live. So it's getting darker here. Just looking like is this light enough? Hopefully. Okay, no questions came, so I will move to the Libra reading. And we are going to see what is the chakra crystal of the Libra. And this is a Pluto in Aquarius next 20 years. Also hero story. This is not the only one. Already hero stories had Taurus, Gemini, and who else? Was it Cancer? Who was it? I think it's Cancer and now also Libra. So don't be a servant, but be a true hero of your own story and a warrior fighting for your journey. That comes out now. We'll take the Dante related Gustav Edora deck. I like this a lot. So, and even the Cancer's reading got cut. They were really beautiful marriage and the King of Cups and Queen of Cups in the cards. So it was really pointing beautiful union. This is now for Libra. There's somebody watching, say hi. I love to keep this live, but unknowingly, indeed, my one reading of Cancer, Leo and Virgo got interrupted and cut it, and I lost part of it. That's why I was still very busy here. This is Libra. These are archetypes, the challenge you have in the Pluto transit. The challenge, 2 cards. The eternal child, that's one challenge. Interesting, very powerful card. And the river. It's beautiful because my child is Libra and his name is River, so I mean, I just love to get the cards, but maybe this becomes a little bit personal for me seeing this. But that's for the next 20 years is the challenge, eternal child and the river. These are the archetypal energies. Let's read about the eternal child. I need a little bit reading class here. If you're Libra, say hi. Now I'm reading. So eternal child for Libra, Pluto transit. The inner child, the child of joy. The eternal child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspect of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The eternal child wants to mix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want a sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds of us what is possible, what is magical about the precious life. And when light, joyful, playful, accepts all and magic. And let's point out this warning for my own child also to always remember: when dark, addicted, selfish, adrift, and burns out. Always believe in magic. Beautiful. And then we have this archetypal place is river. And what I'm drinking today is also river because I just love this fantas with this name because my child name is River and he is Libra. Interestingly. this is a challenge for Libras next 20 years. The stream, the flow, the current. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness, embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind the you that stands within the river. It is a real you, full of deep emotion and potential, nothing to hide and nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. Wow. So those are your challenge, Libra, and now we move to see with this Kustavedare deck what is in this sun. Sun is now in Aquarius and the moon is in Leo. This is your sun. And what is your moon? What's happening? And then we have the new you. New you for Libra, for Pluto in Aquarius is this. Okay. And then we have still a message from the spirit. Something beautiful, hopefully. I have this, did I show it how many times I have shown it during this reading, but this is a theme. In my mind, to the Pluto transit, we need to stay safe. Whatever is this higher vision, higher self. i.e., this is the book that I'm reading, and I can recommend all Libras also to read The Age of EI. So, don't give human powers away. Defend those. Sun, Queen of Pentacles, okay? So it's highlighting the good queen for Libras. Who is the good queen? Are you the good queen, able to cultivate your kingdom and nurturing your property and your abundance? That abundance is what is that now for you. That is your, what is happening is all about that, finding that abundance. What you're not aware is Page of Sword. So there is this teenager energy of communicating a little bit like a knowledge that it's new way of thinking is coming. Like the curtain is very Pluto-like, Pluto in Aquarius, like you are looking behind the curtain and seeing something, almost like the veil is moving and now you can see clear. So it's like your third eye is opening. This is this kind of energy. So interestingly, new you is Queen of Cups. So new you is actually understanding the good queen qualities, to be nurturing and caring queen, not just with the money, but with the heart. Really loving queen is important. And loving queen has a strong intuition and connection to the nature also. That is. And then you have the Hierophant. Wow. This is marriage. This is the classic values, marriage. But this is also teacher. So new you is something about this that you understand that there is some master you need to listen, or something you need to master to be this kind of let's say spiritual leader, perhaps even, because this is a Hierophant. So, but traditional way of being is highlighted here also. But also commitments. I would say this is next to the Queen of Cups is really like almost like you want a marriage for this kind of Queen of Hearts. And then we have Ten of Wands on the other side. So this is the new you, but it means that you are working very hard. Ten of Wands is like carrying those wands, keeping them. There's a lot to do. Lot action being taken. So maybe you're studying some new thing, or like it's almost like I have heard like in this Pluto in Aquarius, all kind of spiritual leaders and cults are being set up. So it's even like highlighting a little bit because it's a kind of leader types. What kind of task you are gonna take to lead people, like how you gonna share something that could make better this world, I would say. 2 queens on the table. It's really about the feminine powers, feminine energy. But hero stories overall, like don't be a servant but be a hero. 5 is always change also. New you, Hierophant. I think it's really you're taking responsibility of something. You are doing the work. The next 20 years, you are really committed to something. And you're committed to love because this Queen of Cups is here. So you will use your heart making decisions. Eternal child is here also. I mean, the queens have to protect that eternal child, of course. Okay, your message from the spirit is take a divinely guided chance. A positive, I'm gonna put these glasses again. A positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. This is the angel candle. In Christmas time, at least in Finland, we have this, that these angels are moving when you burn the candles. So I think there's really some spiritual thing coming for you. New way of thinking of the traditional ways, maybe. Because Pluto in Aquarius is really this new way of thinking anyway. But you connect to all these new things with hard work, commitments, and mastering something, and possibly teaching that even to others. So, you have a chance to be maybe the spiritual leader here. Interesting. Okay, I think I will not verify anything because I have to move on. But is there any Libras? You can always ask questions. I'm moving to the next, and that is a Scorpio. And we put this in the back. So next coming, Scorpio reading. Is there any Scorpios? Say hello. And your crystal is root chakra, safety and security. Pluto is a lot of Scorpio energy, and yeah, there can be a lot of fears about the change and the new way of being with the EI. I was also showing this book before. So yeah, these basic needs have to be met. You have to be very grounded. Scorpio is a fixed sign, but you need to have those kind of fixed emotions in place. They help you possibly in this. Anything stable is good for you. Looks like you get this Ordinary Shadow Stories deck. Very interesting deck. So we can look, and first we look the challenge. This is my own spread. I have posted in my Instagram and in my community post if you want to do it yourself. I love to create these spreads, and I also yesterday sent a newsletter out. You can always join my newsletter. I don't think I linked that website here in this reading, but you can find a link to my website somewhere, and there is the chance to join to my newsletter, because there I reflect sometimes more about tarot or about my other projects, if you want to find out what I'm up to. Anyway, these are archetype now for Scorpio. For the next 20 years, your challenge. This is serious stuff. I'm a bit excited to see this. This has been before. This was already, I think, for Cancer and Leo, and now again for Scorpio. Starborn, hatching from the egg, becoming a star you were always meant to be, possibly, or having this kind of great eggs in your nest. Starborn. And storm. It's almost like the story of the Ronja Ryövärin in Finnish. There is this Ronja is born in a stormy night, and when the night hits, there is this kind of flash hitting the cliff, and then Ronja is the robber's daughter, but the castle go in half when she's born, and then the robber clans are divided, but the other side is also one boy born, and these two get friends with each other. But got this Ronja Ryövärin the Ronja robber's daughter Astrid Lindgren fairy tale here coming with the storm. So something new is being born in a big change. It's taking you like a storm, I would say. Storm rising. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna read this for Scorpio now. So Starborn and Storm. Pluto. Next 20 years. Starborn. This was coming also for Cancer, Leo, and now you. So Cancers, maybe Leo didn't hear this because he was cut at the reading, but here it is. The divine child, the star child, the destined. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment of the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythical point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. Powerful. And then when light, alight, trusting, vibrant, and aimed. When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long-lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. And shaking up is happening also with the storm. There it is. These are archetypes now challenging you. I need my glasses. Unfortunately, I'm getting old. Let me see. Where are you? 157. I think that's also an angel number. Anyway, this storm is here. Pluto in Aquarius is storm for you. The chaos, the whirling, the disorder. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we come to the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing holes stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. And when light, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. The archetypes are now challenging you, Scorpio. It's just saying you're like a fixed sign, but something is shaking that fixed sign. Now we have this root chakra, also usually shake up is happening. So let's see, what is it? What is happening, Scorpio? This is the sun in Aquarius, and this is moon in Leo. And okay, let's see the new you still. I'm just gonna try to be fast. New you. Anything else? This one. Sun. 5 of Pentacles. I was in my newsletter, just what I said yesterday, I was reflecting on the 5 energy that is very much connected to the fixed signs and is very much about the change. And again, connected to this kind of storm and the tower. This is 5 of Pentacles, left in the cold, left alone, feeling poor. You should understand you are worthy and you are like valuable. So this is now some kind of like a shadow aspect that you have to go through. That are you really so poor? Are you really so alone? Are you really left in the cold? Is this true? Like maybe you are just a dragon's eggs. Dragon egg waiting to be warmed up. Yeah, it's a dragon year. Let me read about this story here. Where is this? This is such a difficult deck to find stories, but this is for Scorpio. What is happening is staying attuned to the flow of the universe and the guidance of the divine is not always easy. We get distracted, then we feel lost. If we panic, we may miss the quiet signs that the divine lovingly provides to help us to get back on the right path. Feeling lost and in need of resources and guidance. So yes, this is happening now with this Pluto transit, a little bit feeling lost with the cold. In the moon is Hierophant, powerful major arcana card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So practically, the Leo full moon reminds you that you are very fortunate. The wheel is in full go already with the cycles, and there is this traditional Hierophant values and kind of like a teacher, even some friend who could give you a very good advice to buy the right kind of herb or whatever, like you need medicine, possibly even if you got sick or something. But this Hierophant here is usually teacher type and spiritual leader, and then as well traditional values, but also can be values of that Hierophant. Anyway, some worldview, and the wheel is very connected to Jupiter energy, and I connected even to this Pluto energy because it's the 10, and 2 times 10 is the 20 now number. That is the Pluto, is the awakening. So I think for you the cyclical nature about even the feelings, like understand, because this is very much connected to the feelings, that it shall all pass. If you have now a winter feelings, like things are hard and iced and like cold and stuff, after the cyclical nature of emotions even is that after the winter comes the spring. So take what you can from those kind of cold feelings. After that, the spring will eventually come in nature, but in our minds also it's cyclical. And after that, it will be summer, after that will be autumn. So also the emotions have a cycle. The new you, Queen of Wands, positive, active. Queen with the cat is usually this, but it's kind of warm-hearted, hot, passionate queen. Ace of Swords, somebody who communicates, has a new beginning of communicating, very, very sharp knife. And Knave of Chalices, is this Knave? Page. Romantic page here. I think it's almost like new you is to look really intuitively into your love life. You have the passion, you are the passionate, positive queen, and doer and maker and all this kind of like a good stuff to be creative. But allow yourself intuitively feel the love. The page is very romantic. You have this romanticism coming here. but the big communication, a new beginning of information and communication coming in this Pluto transit very much. Yeah, and romantic suitors. Understanding the deepness of, like, Pluto is Scorpio, so Scorpio is now, this is your time. The deep, you are looking to the deep well. Like, depthness in the love light is appreciated. Like, you don't want to have superficial things, but the true wisdom and the romantic life and a passion also. Okay, I think I have to be fast because we have to go to the Sagittarius. Nobody asked anything. I move to the next. No, I don't move to the next because we have still the angel card. We have still the advice card from the spirit for Scorpio. This moonlighting, beautiful. Oh, the angel is coming here. Wow. So this is the message from the spirit for the new you. Scorpio, you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Beautiful moonlighting message for Scorpio. Okay, let's move to next so we can get to the Sagittarius still. Then I'm in time with my readings. Anyway, root chakra was mother and victim for the Scorpio, so always be like nurturing your dreams, nurturing yourself, and like keeping your world safe still. This one is now for Sagittarius. Is there any Sagittarius? I have a lot of Sagittarius friends and I assume some of them might be here. If yes, say, put number 1. And again, I didn't know, like, I got the same crystal as Scorpio, root chakra, safety, security, mother and the victim. There is really this kind of nurturing mother needed, this energy. Also, like a creatrice, this is for the Pluto. Next 20 years, mother energy. Don't fall to be victim. So you get the same deck. Previous reading. Put it brewing here. Sagittarius. Gonna look at the archetypes now for you. Oi. I got immediately two. Oh, is there more? It is the shapeshifter. First one is shapeshifter. Interesting. Second one is the mountain. Wow, beautiful. So Sagittarius, you have a mountain and shapeshifter as archetype for the Pluto transit next 20 years. This is your challenge. Shapeshifter is kind of self, I suppose. Sagittarius. This is your challenge in the Pluto transit. The shapeshifter, the trickster, the elusive, the formless. The shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at the life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be very though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Exactly, the root chakra comes here. Don't be like, if anything, you have to be grounded next 20 years. Really ground, urge, energy is important. Don't be shaky. Be very true, as the allure of the horoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. What is totally the Wheel of Fortune card and the message of how to be fortunate is to be centering in the wheel of being totally centered. When light, vibrant, adaptive, humorous. And the shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these cards come up together in one reading. If so, you are in the realm of heavy theater, illusion, possibly deception. So, yes, don't be an actor, something like that. Like that is shaky. Like you have to get to the heart, grounded heart even. Like actually this root chakra is something that inner child healing is that you cannot, your heart can be blocked, and then you have to heal the first 2 and 3rd chakra to get to your heart, because you can't if you are not feeling safe. What is here? Girl of Equinox, can you tell me how long ago did you do Aries year prediction? Yes, I did it. It was the new year. I was earlier saying that there is the new year, like a whole year prediction, and this was happening now in the new year. So it is really, you have to look it in the new year eve. I did it, and maybe it was after the midnight when I published it public. So it has to be the new year reading if you not see whole prediction for the year. And I think you were there also asking your questions. That was the reading you were asking Girl Wake Up podcast. So your reading is mentioned in that reading too, I think, I believe. But your reading, indeed, you were in the Sagittarius reading active, and your question came then. Yes. So you have to see your Aries reading, and then you have to see the reading of the Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Okay. So now I continue this. So we will see the mountain. Very beautiful. I'm actually currently, why I have this New You spread is because I'm following Aaron's Doti New You challenge. It's a beautiful 21-day challenge I'm following, and the name is New You. But New You is totally aligned to the Pluto transit as well, because we have to be New You, because there is all this inter IE, EI, the age of IE thing happening. But he has in this course, not to go into details because it's a thing that you have to commit. This process, there is talk about mountain, and he is Sagittarius, if I know. So it's interesting that the mountain can really be the vision thing, that you have to like have this kind of sacred place, and maybe mountain is for you a sacred place, Sagittarius, because that is, it was really connected to that kind of meditation we did, the mountain. Maybe there's something with that, and be more grounded is to find what is your stability to the mountain, your like this all this shape shifting around, but what is that mountain is just staying there, and it's this kind of safety. Mountain. Also in France, beautiful mountains where I've been. Very beautiful. It's archetypal place. This is your challenge in Pluto transit, the mountain. The ascent, the peak, the insurmountable. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience. Yes, it's like the New You challenge is all about rising your vibration. And I read it again. Whew. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience, yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the care of the mountain that the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you are following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Yes, there is the diamonds inside the mountains. A cave is a heart usually. There is the richness, there is superficiality of the shapeshifter, shaky grounds away, go into your mountain and find the gold. Kind of like I made the previous Pluto transit reading. I made already when the last time Pluto was just shortly in Aquarius I did, and it was about your golden shadow. And maybe that's a message you, Sagittarius, you in this Pluto in Aquarius, you will benefit if you go to see what is your golden shadow. That is shining there like a diamond inside a mountain. And when light grounded in the eternal, steadfast, uplifting, and what else? Contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion, you are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. Wow, what a grounding advice. But that's your challenge. The mountain and the shapeshifter and the root chakra energy. So let's go forward. Time is running, and I should start already the next, but this is for Sagittarius now. Your sun, what's happening? And the moon, 2 cards. And new you. Advice from the spirit. Ingredients, this. Still we have the angel message. I don't know how many times I've been showing this picture or during this reading, but this is the whole my view for the Pluto transit. So are your higher self like an angel? Like what is that for you? And here is a message from that higher energy. For you, advice from the new you. Here is the sun. Wow. Ace of Cup. Outpouring love. Graal. You should become aware of this kind of like a very big love available for you, Sagittarius, or if you have it, you should kind of like I have my Fanta cup here. You have your passion about something or your heart is in the right place. There is a powerful thing about this, like what is the keywords here? If I would look into the cycle of emotions, like full cycle of emotion, that is in cards for you now. That is happening. Full cup. Then the moon you don't see is 5 of Cups. There's sadness and loss and King of Swords. So practically there is some loss in the shadows that you're sad about something, but understand like we all need to like let ourselves to grieve and let go the emotions. If you're sad about something, it's okay. Like you care so much, that's why it's happening. Learn the lessons from every emotion is a messenger. And here is like the person is focused on the 3 books, and the 2 other books that are more connected to love are like not noticed. But there's always the love present in this card also. Behind all the sadness and grievances, there is this place of unheard. 5 is anyway very connected to this Pluto thing. I see it's really like the fixed sign territory, and Pluto energy is this change energy. So yeah, full cycle emotions was already highlighted here. In the shadows is the loss, but also the King of Swords, a very able king to communicate and plan things and teach and be like a truthful king. And then we have, this is still for Sagittarius, New You. Another ace of sword. And that keyword is, what is it? Powerful new beginning. So the other one was cycle of emotion, and this is powerful new beginning is in here for you. Also communicating. In the Pluto transit, you can totally be wise about something and communicate beautifully. Then also you have the Hermit. So being alone is good for you. Maybe you needed to heal from something. It's kind of Virgo energy. Hermit in the bath. Reading. I like to read in the bath too, but hot bath. Is there any comments here? Okay, let's see now. Maybe there is exactly some grievances here with this root chakra. And having a bath can be really this nurturing thing to do. And having this kind of self-healing and how you call it, like a self-care. So it's very good. But the words are important, and the books you read looks like it's highlighted. The wisdom comes from the book, so it's good for you. Some healing words. And then the message from the spirit for Sagittarius is to unlimited ideas. That's next to this Ace of Swords. Wow. This is like 11. 1-1. So very magician kind of. Unlimited ideas. Let's read about that. That's the message from the spirit for you, Sagittarius. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So that is the message from the spirit. Still about how to be new you is accept those unlimited ideas. It's a very good thing. And that was next to that Ace of Swords. So see that you can know a lot, and that's a good thing. Those ideas can be really beautiful. Very beautiful for our world. Okay, so this was the last reading here. I'm gonna have a little break and then I come back. I don't think I verify anything because I'm a bit in a hurry. But thank you for watching. And I come soon back with the Capricorn and Aquarius and the Pisces, the last time slot. See you soon.